Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. When we last left off, we were in the Temple of Mythal. Why didn't that one go off? Figuring out these puzzles. Fairly simple puzzles. Morgan thinks it's best that we solve them instead of taking the shortcut that the other guys did, so we're gonna give it a try.
Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
That one was pretty simple. Let's see if this one is equally as simple. They do it again. For some reason it didn't activate the first one. Hmm. Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Let's continue. As you wish.
Tried to cheat it. Okay. Hmm. This one's a bit tougher. Oh, that won't work either. What am I missing?
Yes.
I don't want to talk to you.
Let's continue. As you wish.
Damn it. Be easier if these guys weren't here. Oh, that won't work either. That won't work either. This is not as complicated as I'm making it out to be. There. Got it.
The ritual is complete. We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Indeed. Ignore the hole. Ooh, big gold. Hopefully this one's not as complicated as the last one. Damn it. I had it and I messed it up. Alright.
Everything is lit.
So can we go now?
Alright, Sarah disapproves of me
See
solving.
if the doors have opened.
Sarah disapproved of that. She probably wouldn't want me to do anything elf related. That's right.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths alongside Elven, or at least those having our features. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So, you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over.
Wait, that's not right. What are you saying?
You would not know truth. Shemlin history is as short as the pool of your years.
What did the Imperium do then? Are you saying it wasn't a war?
The war of carrion feasting upon a corpse, yes. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Balasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
I'll admit the idea of fighting the last of their kind does not thrill me.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
She's right. We might need that well. I'd like them to be our allies. I don't trust them, though. And we might need the well. I wish I could save.
I refuse.
As you wish. Our duty is clear. The Vira Belasan shall not be usurped, even if I must destroy it. Masal Dinan.
No!
Morrigan!
Damn it! Well, I got Sarah's approval. I don't want to fight you guys, though.
He said the elves destroyed themselves before my countrymen came along. Could that be true? I can hardly believe it.
Apparently humans aren't the only stubborn fools on this continent.
Yeah, apparently.
How old could they be? They died so stupid. Right?
Alright, well, I don't want to have to do all that again, but kind of feel bad about having to kill all those guys. There only seems to be one door that opens. No, this door opens. Nope. Open this door by completing the rituals. Oh well, at least Sarah approved. That's all I could hope for, I guess. Oh well. Something for future playthroughs, right? I'm guessing Morgan would have ran after him even if I had accepted his help. In fact, I'm surprised. I would be surprised if she didn't, considering he's willing to destroy the well. Still, now I wonder what would have happened if I had worked with them. Jeez, we got messed up.
There must be something here.
Hello.
This place is like a maze.
Elfie elves didn't want normal people near their precious well.
Alright, last time I looted one of these guys, I got a recharge to my Yep. Good. Ah. That was a weird stutter. More gold. Ow.
The assassins!
Damn. These guys are tough. That's a loot, though. I don't know what would have happened if I had refused their help, but not said anything about the well. Heal up. I don't want to fight you guys, but I don't seem to have any choice anymore. Damn. These guys are kicking my ass. In we go. Left to right. Does it matter? It does not matter. Discovered the Well of Sorrows.
The Well of Sorrows.
That's something.
How has such magic lasted?
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General?
Damn.
You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away. Samson, sir, watch out! Inquisitor, you've got a damn long reach. We come to the back end of nowhere, and here you are.
Leading the Inquisition takes me to all sorts of interesting places.
You came too far this time. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me.
Will you drink it all?
Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
Is that the best you could do? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. I will bring Corypheus the well's power and your head, all at once.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Uh-oh, Sarah's down. Where are you, Sarah? Damn it.
I'll show you, bastards! There we are!
Damn it. Damn it! Damn it!
There's no bounty to save you now!
Alright. Where's Iron Bull? Alright, kick his ass. Oh, I got this. Suck it. Oh, he has a lot of health.
You think you'll win?
Yes.
Ha, come on then. What's your flag? You will fall.
Yeah, that's a tough boss fight.
You'll pay for that.
Is he getting bigger? He's much bigger than he was before, isn't he?
Well, wretch. You can't take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's still alive. He's tough. We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given a chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place.
She's got a point. She's got a point.
The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask?
No, not really.
As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it.
Our duty is all that remains. Those who drank from the Vir of Elasan paid a great price, bound to the service of Mythal for eternity.
You claim Mythal was truly a god.
To you, it shall make no difference.
What would you have done? Backed into a corner?
And what if the well was destroyed? Or this entire temple? Are you so eager to die for sympathy's sake?
Well, it's done.
That it is.
Oh,
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Alluvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Are you sure about this?
Seems like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
What training makes you so qualified?
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
I don't know.
I don't know who's better suited, and neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
What's to stop you from taking the knowledge and leaving?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens all, even myself. He must be stopped.
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
Thoughts?
It all seems ghoulish. Let Morrigan use it, if she wants it so much.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Fine.
It's yours.
Solus approves. Interesting. Sarah slightly approves. Vivian greatly disapproves. Yeah, we're all wet now.
Morrigan! Are you alright?
Elasin Salah. Visanala. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Hey, Corypheus. You want to fight? Bring it on.
Alluvian!
Through the mirror!
Okay, I guess not. Who dat? That Mythal? You broke it! What pride had wrought? Guess there's no point in fighting him, because even if we killed him, he would have just transferred his soul to another blighted body. Why was I glowing blue, though?
It is done.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly, at Skyhold.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Really?
We defeated his army, and elven magic killed him at the temple. He's not invincible.
Not invincible, but incredibly powerful. And immortal. Yet, there is a way. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to?
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Good. Okay. Gotta bring Samson to judgment. But first, we got missions to take care of. Worthy dwarf, Nightingale. We removed a dwarf from his home in Hightown. He had another manuscript in progress, which we burned, doused in acid, and threw into the sea. Apparently, he has a beef with Varric for setting up the Champion of Kirkwall with another runecrafter. He ranted about better beards and true dwarfs, and then declared himself the greatest writer in Thedes, at which point Fletcher laughed so hard she started choking. That dwarf is a menace. And he claims he didn't send a note to Skyhold. Cooper. Okay. Song is all too forgotten. And the word. Patrons turn aside. 6 influence and greatest hits. What is that, a sword? To the leadership of the Inquisition. It comes as a great shock to me that the organization that claims to be defending us from the breach holds an interest in walnut farming. Perhaps you intend to throw unshelled nuts at the sky that repel demons. Truly, such matter are beyond my expertise. If you have a legitimate claim to Lilian, I should like to hear it. Okay. Oh. First of all, support Cassandra. Inquisition will have to provide any support for Cassandra as the Chantry's choice for the Divine quietly. Traditionally, the Chantry looks on open declarations as derision, so they can be counterproductive. A few words in the right eyes would be effective. Note, once the Inquisition gives its support, we cannot give support to anyone else. So I can support her, or I can support Vivian. I want Cassandra to be the, but let's see what happens.
Let us begin.
News of your sports Cassandra has made its way to the clerics sequestered in the Grand Cathedral Inquisitor. Just how much it will influence their decision remains to be seen. Josephine. Okay. Wait, what was this one? Oh yeah. I wanted to support the bolts.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
Okay. That's with Dowager the Quarante. My dear Inquisitor, you dance as beautifully as I remembered. Are you ready for the second movement? The Alameda is typically followed by the Quarante, which are the steps are much faster, almost running. The Comte do Poisson so enjoyed your last maneuver that he is now racing to petition the Council of Heralds in recognition of his claim to Lien. I was for the first one he contracted, of course, because while the young man is prone to missteps, he is not a complete fool. He is very likely to reach out to Duke Cyril de Montfort or Duke Guillerme next. Cyril is the youngest and most persuadable of the council, and Guillerme is the oldest and most likely to support a claim of an older Elysian nobility over the donation of lands to a new Andrastian cause. You should make your own move. Allegrimiso. Okay? Sure.
All right.
Now, I have a couple things I have to do. I still have to go on Liliana's quest. Which I will likely do next time, but right now I need to talk to everybody.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
Now that sounds more dangerous than anything I've done so far.
And there is the wit that reassures us. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light. Yes?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
I'd love to know how you and Sarah get along.
I know she extracts gossip from the servants, and she keeps prying into things. Sarah's ability to vanish whenever her mischief's discovered must come in handy, however. I'm sure.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Okay. That's Josephine. We'll probably do the judgment later. Is it even here? Let's take care of Josephine, Liliana, and Cullet first.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times. I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
What did you sell?
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
The Temple of Mythal held knowledge safe for untold centuries. It would be tragic to lose it.
Indeed. The Maker made the Elves, as he did all children of this world. Any knowledge preserved by ancient Elves in that temple could help us understand him better. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Farewell, revered mother.
Farewell.
Okay. Anyone else here I can talk to? There's Morgan. Go back and talk to Cullen again.
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it. What if something else can?
Morrigan's our expert on the Illuvian. If you're worried, why don't you ask her?
I did.
And?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
Ah.
The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. No matter how Varric talked me into that.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend. Inquisitor?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Thank you. And Liliana. is soulless. Dorian. Fiona.
Greetings again, Inquisitor. I trust everything is well with the mages.
A few malcontents claim you've put us in a new
Yeah, I've heard that before.
but most are relieved to be safe.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
We're supposed to have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown, and we're missing all but 4.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they? If you were divine, what would you do? Change things. Change everything. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same. I don't support this. There are better candidates. I see. Then I should be glad it's not up to you. It's time for change, Inquisitor. The Grand Clerics know that. Justinia wanted to accept the mages. Our treatment of them made the mess you had to clean up. But perhaps it is not just mages we must accept, but all people. A nice dream, no? It's certainly something worth working for. But what am I saying? Justinia couldn't find enough support for reform. Why would I fare any better? Perhaps I should stop filling my head with such foolish notions and get back to work.
I didn't want to just say you shouldn't be divine, but I'm supporting Cassandra.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn? Can we prepare for flaming seas? Maybe collect all the snow from the frostbanks just in case? I see what I can do. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge. Anything I should know? It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling. I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. Let's talk to our mages. We'll start with Dorian.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done, if we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
That elf, Abelas. He said the Imperium wasn't what destroyed the Elves. My people would never accept that. It would reduce us to scavengers, destroy our legacy no matter how terrible. We should accept it. Take our history down a peg. Confront the legacy hanging over us like a shroud. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world,
for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Good for you, Dorian. Nope.
I spoke to Sarah earlier, and the subject of you came up. I'm uncertain what I said, but she spat on the ground like a peasant. I hope she amuses you plenty.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Alright, Solus.
The Temple of Mythal sounds truly astounding. I would have liked to have seen it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll do it together.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it. A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while one selfless woman may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
I trust my friends.
I know that mistake well enough to carve the angles of her face from memory.
Why is this so important to you?
I do not agree with everything you have done, Inquisitor. Your actions have been short-sighted. You have made mistakes. But they are your mistakes. You cannot correct them unless you claim them. Honor your mistakes. In the end, they may be all you have. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome. What can I do for you?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Lost some more points with Solus there. Every time I gain points with him, I seem to lose them immediately. That's okay, I don't like Solus. And my last mage.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? We should probably give some thought to the very likely possibility that Morrigan will use her new power against us.
I don't think it's likely. I think it's a certainty.
We will need to prepare ourselves, if we can. Circle records have limited information on shapeshifting. There are mentions of counterspells that may prevent mages from transforming or from reverting to their true forms. I have my people researching these spells now. If they have ever been documented, I'll find them. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes.
Good.
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
Okay. Well, we're going to call it there. Oh, here's some of the scattered books. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. That'll take forever to find 48 missing books. At any rate, I think we're good for now. When we come back, we'll continue to talk with everybody. I'm just going to close things off by talking to Sarah and getting my kiss and seeing what she has to say. I like closing things off with Sarah. Hey, Graham. Bull. Yeah.
Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
Oh.
There's a change in her. Those eyes are deep. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
If that's a joke, I don't get it.
Everyone is always, oh, poor elves, victims of this and whatever. But the Empire hates itself. Love it. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out, they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
So your main takeaway is that elves worshipped demons?
Well, they never call them that, yeah? But that's what it had to be. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit.
She's got a
Call me
point.
stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
I'm with you. Everything in that temple was highly suspect.
Oh, good. I was worried you were going elfy on me. Come on, let's get ready for lumpy. And by lumpy, I mean Cariffy shit, not your bits, because that would be gross. Lumpy bits. So yeah, I'm done. Food?
Food. Oh, hey.
Hello, you.
Okay, so we'll call it here. If you liked my video, please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, and take care.